Welcome to yet another episode of Inspiring Moments with RFA. I'm so glad that you've been following on this series that we've been on for a while now. We are looking at what you need to consider before you say I do. Today, I want us to look at the third one, and that is make sure that whoever you want to say I do to is somebody you are proud of. Very important for marriage relationship. It will be very, very bad for you to get married to somebody that you will not be so excited to stand with. Somebody you will not want somebody to see with you. Somebody you would prefer to be going ahead of you, probably when you are taking a walk. Or somebody you would prefer to be coming behind you. We see this every day. My few years on earth, I've seen so many things, particularly with couples. And you try to find out how did they get themselves to this point when you will not be proud to go out with your spouse, when you will not want to introduce your spouse to somebody else, because you are not proud of the person, because there's an element of shame, maybe because of her height or his height, maybe because of how he looks or how she looks, or maybe because of the way she talks or she speaks, maybe because of her construction of English or grammar. It's in different ways. And I've seen this come as a result of somebody thinking that it's getting too late. I'm getting too late, in getting married. Nobody is seeing me. Nobody looks at me. Nobody appreciates me. Or the man will say, okay, every lady that I've been talking to, I can't, they're saying no to me or whatever it is. Some men, their problem is sometimes they're afraid, of talking to the person that they should talk to. So they rather talk to the person that will not refuse them. Somebody that will not tell them, that will not, that will not have the guts, to challenge whatever proposal, they bring their way. So they just go ahead and just marry anybody, one, because I'm not growing younger. Two, the pressure on me is too much. I can't carry on with this pressure. Let me just settle for just anybody. And then some is just they just feel that okay, he's tried so much for me, she's tried so much for me, so you feel indebted to the person. So you want to say, okay, let me just marry the person. Let me just go ahead with this relationship. I don't know who will come tomorrow and whatever. It's very pathetic when you see couples like this who you cannot find any reason why the challenge that they are going through should be there. And by the time you trace it, one of them may say that I don't love him. I never loved him. I just pitied him. I don't love her. I just said I can manage her. So let me just manage her. And then you see yourself, preferring to be with another person. Somebody you feel so, elated with to stay with. You see, somebody that you get excited with at any time. You can get into discussion with the person at any time, and you never get tired, of talking to yourselves. You never get tired of talking about issues. You never get tired, of playing. But then your spouse is there, you just, even to carry on, with a conversation for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, is very difficult. It's simply because, you feel pressured. You feel that, okay, I don't have a choice. I've got to just marry this person. And that's the essence why you entered into that relationship. So there is that need for us to consider again. It's better to wait than to be in a hurry and just settle for just anybody. It's better to advance in age, make it in life, and be happy than to settle with somebody that you are not proud with, who throughout your marriage, throughout your days of being together, you will regret. You will entertain a sense of regret. You will wish that your husband is somebody else, or that you are married to somebody else. There is no point. let's wait. It's better to wait. Don't marry out of pity. When a man, does not command your love, or the lady, you find it difficult to love the person, please save yourself that problem. Save yourself that challenge of how you are going to cope throughout your marriage. That also many times leads to infidelity, because when you're not proud of the one at home and you see another person that you are proud with, you are tempted, to want to, commit adultery. And these are, when you trace so many things happening, you will trace it to the beginning, the foundation of that relationship. It's wise to consider again. Anybody you are finding difficult to introduce to your friend, to introduce to your family, somebody that you are not so proud for anybody to see with you, please check it again. Check it again. Check it again. And save yourself the trouble of tomorrow. God bless you.